Baby Driver has a lot to live up to due to first, the hype surrounding it, and second, the people involved in its creation. While I can say it's a great and entertaining movie, I don't think I can say it quite lived up to expectations, but that's my fault, not the movie's. I'll start with what I liked to prevent people from thinking I didn't like the movie. So what I really enjoyed in this movie was the action scenes and characters. I love the energy and the tone that the music choices brought to the heists and the action scenes, but I was expecting more integration between the songs and the editing. By which I mean I expected the choreography and the shot timings to be more in sync with the music and more creatively designed. At the beginning of the film, it was noticeable that the scenes were choreographed to the music and the actors were timing things to the music, but it does drop off a bit after this point and I wish it hadn't. Regardless, the choreography overall, and especially the driving stunts, are still spectacular. And all I really wanted to do when I finished watching the movie was speed down the highway and drift around corners like a maniac. Edgar Wright is one of few directors who understands that if you're going to make fast cuts in an action scene, the cinematography needs to be still and clear, and he nailed that aspect of the visuals. The characters are also funny, likable, and entertaining. For the first 10-ish minutes, I did think that some of them acted in an obnoxiously cliche way, but they all came into their own as the film progressed, and their interactions in the film's downtime rival the action scene for the most entertaining part of the movie. I doubt that this would have been the case if it weren't for the contributions of the main cast, and it would be wrong of me not to especially praise Kevin Spacey and Jamie Foxx, because both are standouts in the cast for me. Spacey delivers his charismatic intimidation that he's learned to nail so well in House of Cards, and Jamie Foxx is just hilarious. In addition to this, I really liked how sinister they were despite the upbeat tone of the film. The subtle hints that the characters being played by Jon Hamm, Jamie Foxx, and Isa Gonzalez had a darker side to them beyond the jokes made their actions toward the end of the film believable and added a lot of tension to the movie. The thing that brings the movie down overall for me is the story and the relationships between characters. The biggest detractor in this department is that Baby Driver has the world's longest ending, and in the last third of the movie, it drops what I thought made it most entertaining and becomes indulgent in character drama that I didn't care about and action that went on for way too long. The other part of this is that in the last act, the relationships and their believability, based on how they had developed thus far, was stretched incredibly thin. If it wasn't for how long the last act went on, I doubt I would have noticed it, but that's how it is for me, unfortunately. Don't let the negativity I have about the story stop you from seeing the movie, however, because it's a cinema experience that's worth the money.
Baby Driver, that gets a 12 hours post-viewing, undecided 7, maybe 8. Probably an 8. I think I said it, let's just call it an 8. It's an 8. 8 out of 10.